I was just calling you about the property we discussed yesterday. I understood the offer didn't make a whole lot of sense, but I thought I'd do some work on it today if you're open to it.
Yeah, man. Let's see what we can do with it. It just seems like, if we were going to list it, we would list it for significantly higher than, I think it was 406 was in our contract.
Yeah, realtors are usually inclined to tell you a higher listing amount just so that they can get a better commission, but I'm in the neighborhood right here. So, you know Caleb Court?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Caleb Court, 4 beds, 3 baths, 2,400 square feet, built in 2017, listed for 470. It's been there for 113 days.
Yeah. And what's funny, that house you're looking at, that same home, that's the exact model as our home. So it's the largest model in the neighborhood. And I think they just dropped the price $5,000 or $6,000.
Yeah.
And they're obviously way overpriced on that unit. But even at that price, we wouldn't list it for anywhere near there. And obviously, we're trying to get rid of it quick, so we're okay with selling it for a lot less. However, we still want to see at least like $30,000 in equity from it.
Sure. And I think we could probably make something like that happen. I'm quite literally going to go down the row of Alabaster Drive right now and tell you the sales. So sold on September 8th, Alabaster Drive, 4 bed, 3 bath, $446,000. Sold on November 5th, $440,000 for 3. You have a 4-3 Alabaster Drive, $405,000. You have a 4-3 Alabaster Drive, $389,000. And the average here is about $410,000. Now, let's say that you sold for what every single property... No, let's not say that. Let's say you sold for more than every single property on your entire street. Let's say you sold for $440,000. Realtor's taking 6%. That leaves you with $413,000. And that's assuming somebody offers you asking price when we're in a buyer's market and the buyers kind of hold the power. So if your house sells for more than every single house on your entire street for the past year, at list price, no negotiation, which is kind of unheard of in this market, you walk with $413,000. And you said you have a mortgage of $380, what was it?
I think we've got $386 left.
$386. So highest sale in the neighborhood, at list price, somehow selling in 30 days to meet what you need, you walk with $27,000.
And I get what you're saying. I mean, obviously, our worry is when we make the move, we don't want to have 2 mortgages, and we don't want to be sitting on a mortgage for 6-7 months like most houses are sitting on the market right now. However, for us to list it at that low or to sell it that low,
you mean what all the other neighbors are selling for?
Well, yeah. You're kind of comparing apples and oranges. I understand what you're saying. Even at like 460, then it's going to be sitting on the market for a while. However, if we listed at 460, 475, somebody can come in at 450 or 445, and that would make more sense. Now, it might take 2 or 3 months for that to happen.
Well, what happens is the realtor is going to tell you, so you got multiple mortgage payments during that time. So you got about $10,000 in mortgage payments during that time. And then you also have the sprucing up that the realtor does. So I listed my house in Oklahoma City yesterday. Realtor's like, hey, let's do a little landscaping, $3,000 there. And she's like, hey, let's actually paint the kitchen and let's stage the property.